Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the DanOx Godcast. My name is Travis, also known as Only Zans, and I'm joined by Krobe, also known as Callum, and Preston, who goes by Prest as well. So, how are you guys doing?
Doing excellent. Doing excellent.
Are you asking us or the audience?
Both.
Yeah, how are you,
Okay.
Preston?
Feeling good.
Good.
My eyes
Armada's not treating you badly.
Dude,
map.
I was thinking about it. When we brought up the podcast earlier, and there's really no redeeming qualities to Armada.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're just gonna have to give Armada an absolute tongue lashing this whole podcast.
Well, because so you can. I thought it was cool on hardpoint. You have that lower level, mid hardpoint, and you can swim, and then there's that platform. But just having the multiple layers and then having it where on both of the two lanes, you have to go down to go. You either have to go. There's no I don't. There's no.
It's so hard. It's so hard to chow half of the places on the map.
Yeah, they kind of tried to make a 3-lane map, so you have your right and left lane, and then you have kind of the water in the middle. But the middle's not really a lane.
But there's an island. There's an island for a middle lane. Yeah, it's just weird.
But no one goes that way. You grapple up to their spawn, you just get destroyed on all sides in their spawn.
The middle's just like windows that you can peek out of, and only your head's visible, and you just beam guys out of the windows.
Yeah, so it's if you use a sub, then you can challenge the lanes and go down, but then once you peek the other lane, once you if you were to win a gunfight, then you're too far away because they're so separated on those sides.
Yeah, just those head glitches in the middle, and also kind of on the ledge overlooking the spawn. It's just
head glitches everywhere. Yeah,
all around a poor map. It has to be said. It's really hard to use. The problem is sometimes you get caught in situations where you have to have a sub, and then sometimes you get caught in a situation where you have to have an AR. And I always seem to have the wrong. I always seem to have the wrong option out.
Yeah,
and I get destroyed.
Yeah, honestly, the maps so far are actually pretty bad for a Treyarch game. So far, this is just the worst maps.
Well, dude, the maps that are good are really good.
What's up?
Yeah, but then
the Moscow is really good, and is it Crossstrike?
Crossroads. I like Crossroads. I like the one out in the snow.
Crossroads and Moscow are really cool. But then Satellite, Miami. I like Cartel. I've warmed up to Cartel. Cartel is pretty cool for some game modes, but then I don't really. I mean, Miami for Control is cool, but besides that, it sucks. Well, Miami Hardpoint's not terrible.
Miami's okay. I don't hate Miami. My only issue with Cartel is the bushes at B Dom, where you can literally just prone in the bush and be completely invisible. And so you'll go try to cap B, and then some dude will pop out of the bushes and just destroy you.
Yeah, because I get it on the B flag, it kind of makes sense around it, but then at the lower level and stuff, if you want to the people just camp there. I don't know.
And that tower in Cartel, where you can hop on it. You have
you can see 90% of the map.
A 360 head glitch that you can see the whole map from. Yeah.
Just get flak jacket, and then you're just gonna go on a massive streak.
Yeah, dudes throw trophies up in there. Dude, yeah, just completely undefendable.
Remember in Combined Arms in the beta? I haven't played in the real game yet. The Combined Arms Cartel was really good for that because it was really there's 12v12. It was really fast paced.
Yeah, I haven't played Combined Arms yet, but I remember it. I mean, it was okay in the beta, but I wasn't really a huge fan of the 12v12 Crossroads. And then I can't even remember what the other one was.
On the
Yeah, I like 6v6 Crossroads, and then 12v12 Crossroads is just garbage.
You try to push a flag, you're just gonna get sniped every time.
Yeah,
it's so open.
Do you guys think the AK or the what was it, the FFR? Which one do you think is going to be the meta?
I think the FFAR is going to be the meta.
Yeah,
but I haven't
tried it, so I don't want to. We played against a guy who's frying us with an SND, but maybe that guy's just good.
Absolutely destroyed. But I can't. I can't guarantee the FFAR is great, but I'll certainly use it when it comes out.
The MP5, all the pros are gonna use MP5. At least in this current state.
Well, yeah, the MP5 is undisputed the best.
Yeah.
MP5, I think, will get a nerf pretty soon. I think it'll get a minor nerf. I don't know if it's balanced. It like I think the range might get a nerf, like similar to what happened in Modern Warfare when the MP5 in Warzone was just getting used by everyone, and then they kind of dipped the range a little bit, and then it was still like the go-to SMG, but it was just not as good from like big ranges.
I'm not lasering people. I mean, I was using it on what's the map with the airplane in the middle?
Gosh, what is it? We know what you're talking
about.
Can't
remember. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Can't remember.
Yeah, so that one, I mean, there's like long lines of sight even from like the B flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was having trouble like reaching people with the MP5. I mean, I don't have all the attachments.
It slays in the plane though.
I was just playing that. I was playing that map. I was playing that map a few minutes ago by myself, and there was this one dude with an AUG who was just like on all the long lines of sight. He was just frying me. It was horrible. So apparently, I guess the AUG maybe. I don't know if the AUG's an SMG, like is classified as an SMG or an AR in this though.
Oh, it's a tactical rifle. It's close to the M16. So it's a little less accurate, just barely, but the Versatile I think is shorter, and I think it's a little bit more range. So I think more people will gravitate towards the AUG.
The M16 is ridiculous.
The M16 I think could definitely use a nerf. I don't think. Yeah, the one burst is ridiculous. I don't think anything should one burst if it's a burst.
I don't know if you remember the Preston in Black Ops 4, the Swordfish, the 4-round burst gun. It couldn't get a one burst unless you put high caliber on, and you got at least one headshot.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so that was pretty balanced. Now the
M16 I'll get one burst into the chest. It seems like every other play of the game is some guy with an M16 getting like a quad. It's like, all right, that's no fun.
Which I understand like what they're trying to do, because like no one uses like tactical rifles. I guess in Modern Warfare you have like the Kar 98, which is it's pretty much a sniper, but they're trying to make it where people use like there's actually an actual use for tactical rifles, but like the M16, I don't think it. I mean, if they're gonna do that, like making it an assault rifle, like I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a response to the like just complete like lack of use of the FR in Modern Warfare, because like the FR in Modern Warfare was like useless, and that was the only 3-round burst that I can remember besides like the quick burst on the whatever that gun, the AN-94.
Well, it was like the Type 97 was like a sick 3-round burst in
Modern Warfare 3 Type 95? Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, yeah, Type 95. There was another one.
That thing was OP. It's like a 2-shot kill with the burst rate. It fires 1,000 rounds a minute. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, and that's like the M16 is like all ranges. Like you just like that's part of the hard thing about satellite is you get in dunes, and some dude's just got like a super zoom scope on his M16 just beaming from the left side of dunes, and you're like, all right.
Yeah. Which dude, satellite's the one that kind of brings up with the problem about the MP5. But like I'm not able to laser people. Maybe I just don't chow from like that far away. But sometimes I'm just getting lasered by the MP5 or in the Krig. I can't use the Krig, but I get lasered by the Krig from like all the way across the map, like all the time. That's making me
the Krig like at this point, like if you get caught with an AR versus an MP5, like it's really hard to win that gunfight. But
I stopped using
especially the Krig, yeah. No, I don't use the M4.
Yeah.
The M4, I remember
more than the Krig because it has a faster rate of fire. I mean, the Krig's
M4,
like either one compared to the AK, dude. The AK is so much.
The AK, yeah, the AK
is the best AR at least right now.
The AK is the best AR that I think so far. Except we haven't used the FFAR, so.
Dude, it was day and night. Like I started using just like the base level AK, and it was so much better than the XM4 and the Krig.
I was seeing the AK is the fastest time to kill off all the fully auto assault rifles, although its muzzle velocity is kind of low, so you got to put muzzle velocity attachments on it, so it, the hit detection
Yeah, but the
feels
muzzle
better.
velocity attachments, I think, are all have like pretty bad downsides. I was looking at it.
Not really. I remember.
There's not like the XM4 has one that has like 40% more bullet velocity, but the AK doesn't have one like that. Like it has like a 100% effective damage range. That's one, but then that like, and then it has like the RPK. That's like the last attachment of like the barrel, but it makes it a lot slower. There's not like an early one that really affects bullet velocity, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked too much in the attachments of the AK yet.
My thing is like when I was in the beta, I used the Krig, and that was because like the beta maps. What were the beta maps? Were Moscow, Cartel, Miami, Satellite. And Satellite. And so like all of those have really long lines of sight, and so that's why I was using the Krig, because I still, even now, I like the Krig in like long lines of sight, and so I'll still use the Krig on Satellite, and I'll go into dunes.
Yeah, that thing does fly at that range.
Go long range, and that's why I remember using the Krig in the beta, because I was using the XM4 and I kept on getting just destroyed from like long range gunfights by the Krig, so I switched to the Krig, and that's why I was using that.
Because like the XM4, it's not that great at long range, but then like short range it can like hold its weight, but then the Krig short range is so bad.
The Krig short range is horrible, yeah.
Because the hip fire is terrible, and then like also I just don't understand how. I just feel like I missed so many shots even ADS like from short range.
And that's why I use the AK on like Garrison and Crossroads and whatever. I think there might be one other map, and so
plane in the middle, Garrison.
Garrison's got the tank in the middle. Yeah,
the other one, the tank in the middle. Okay, what's the one with the plane?
I cannot remember what the plane in the middle is.
That's how bad that map is.
The one with the plane in the middle is a little frustrating because of that. It's, I think, B Dom's in the plane, isn't it? And so like Prest and I were playing B Dom. Oh no. I'll give Travi a sec to checkmate.
I can smell those enchiladas.
Checkmate.
Thinking of.
Okay.
Oh gosh. So yeah, checkmate. B Dom is in the middle of the plane, and so Prest and I were running this like guys who like literally just set up in different rooms of the plane with a shotgun on B Dom, and like we kept on just getting like one pumped by a shotgun.
Is frustrating. But the thing about checkmate that was really cool is that you can really like exclusively play a certain lane, because there's really not that much. So like if you want to play like even with in domination, if you just want to hold an angle right there, you can do it, and it's not like Modern Warfare where it's just a straight 90-degree angle. Like it's still competitive, but like you can really it's pretty strategic. And then also, I mean, the biggest problem with that map is like people can snipe in the back, but like I haven't really seen that since like
there hasn't been.
But now it's
once you get sniped a few times from the back of checkmate, you start to figure out like where the snipe lanes are and where they have like a line of sight to you.
Oh yeah.
And you can kind of play against that.
You can go camp in the plane with
there
an MP5.
Are a ton of head glitches, but like they're pretty predictable, and it's not like you're just automatically gonna win.
So yeah, the head glitches aren't too hard to beat, especially the head glitches are usually on like wood, so you can wall bang, and so it's not like a horrible head glitch. Like a lot of the time in Modern Warfare, the head glitch is like you would mount up and like couldn't wall bang through whatever it was, so you could shoot at like only the guy's head, and he was mounted, so just like a completely unwinnable gunfight.
Yeah, even on Garrison, I mean, there's two, like obviously there's those two tanks in like
I think that's by Aegon.
Nasty head glitch.
Yeah, looking into that little room. Yeah, that's.
But other than that, I mean, that map's really like there's close corners, but it's not real campy. I mean, I guess we were playing objective, but
yeah.
I mean, there are some there. Was it Is it P2? I don't know. It's one of the power points. One of the hard points. The guy has like the
Hardpoint
head
is
glitch
fun.
to the.
Search was cancer on that map though. Search was terrible. I don't
Yeah.
I think we only played it once on that map. I did it pretty well though, but I only played it once.
I remember. Well, when I think like the first couple games on Garrison, I wasn't like totally sold because I didn't really know the map, and I was like, okay, this map's kind of like there's a lot of space to like hide behind. But like once you kind of figure out the map and like you figure out where people are generally going to spawn and like where they're going to move out of those spawns, it's a lot better because it's more.
There was one really strange spawn because when there's like that crawl space, the hard point in the crawl space in front of that tank, and then you have those the other tanks behind you, and people would spawn while we were holding that hard point in the back left tank. And so that was confusing. I mean, that's I don't.
Some of the spawns, I've had a few like weird spawns where like I'll spawn and then like two of the other team will spawn next to me. Yeah, usually in hardpoint.
Yeah, I remember one guy. We were in back in one of the spawns, and one guy spawned behind us, and there's just one of the enemies.
Yeah,
like I think that was on
Garrison.
And then we continued to spawn on that side. It was so weird. Like, what's going on?
and that guy spawned out with his teammates, and we stayed on that spawn.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Dude,
it's like, why does that happen?
I've been trying to like think is how they're gonna integrate all of the stuff from Cold War into Warzone, and like
I have no idea.
Engines. I have no dude like what.
Yeah, so my only guess is that they're gonna put in the guns, but then adjust the stats to like kind of fit within the Modern Warfare guns. Because I feel like if you threw the M16 in, obviously they'll adjust because like it's 150 health in Cold War and 100 health in Modern Warfare multi. But I feel like if you just
health is Warzone because each plate is 50,
so Warzone's 100 and then plus 150, so it's 250 if you're at full armor and 100 wide health. So I assume they'll keep it like that, and so they'll like
they have to
do some damage,
like. So I mean,
they'll do some math. They'll do some math with the guns and like change the damage to fit what's in Warzone. But like I feel like if you threw the M16 as is in Warzone, it would just be like absolutely ridiculous.
At least we have a burst gun that's usable.
The snipers are going to be even worse.
Yeah.
I feel like the way snipers work in Cold War on the Cold War engine was like I don't know if there's no flinch, but if there is flinch, there's very little flinch.
And they have those attachments to reduce the flinch anyway, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, why? I don't know. I feel like there needs to be flinch because I've been like in a gunfight with an SMG, get 2 bullets in on the guy, and then just get canned by a quick scope, and it's like, what the hell?
If you first shot in on a guy sniping, you should not lose that gunfight because the sniper shouldn't be playing that aggro.
Unless the dude hits like a mental shot, which like.
Yeah.
Then you just say GG's and
move
on.
I feel like the skill of quick scoping is definitely like just knowing the path of the map and then being able to get the first shot in and not have to worry about flinch. But it's not like people are just eating bullets and just quick scoping and just chaining. Crazy kills.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That one guy we came up against on Moscow was like, it wasn't like one like lucky flinch shot. It was like 6 or 7 times I'm getting quick scoped when I have 3 bullets in the guy. It's like, what am I supposed to do here? That was quite frustrating.
Yeah, I'm excited for Warzone. There's finally be a burst gun worth using because I know the FAMAS in Modern Warfare is so terrible.
Useless in Warzone.
So I can't wait to try the M16 or the AUG in Warzone. So that's a perfect Warzone gun, a burst gun, very accurate.
Yeah,
well, it should be accurate.
My wish list for Warzone is like a new map, and that's it. like I really like Warzone. And I'm like, my only concern with Warzone is like switching between the Infinity Ward engine and the Treyarch engine. I think might be kind of hard. It was hard for me after the beta with the movement. I felt like I was moving like a just complete idiot. And I was like watching kill cams of people killing me, and I'm like running into walls trying to like slide cancel, and I just look like I have no idea what I'm doing. And so I'm hoping like maybe once we make the transition like more times, it'll be easier to adjust to. But That's one of my concerns about like Cold War versus Warzone.
I just want, dude. I mean, if anything, I just want them to get rid of Dam.
Yeah,
I
hate,
nuke.
Remember
I hate
those
Dam so much.
zones where Dam
I don't
just
know.
completely screws you.
There's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of bad parts on the Verdansk map, in my opinion. Like
Promenade.
All of downtown's a bad spot. Promenade is impossible to challenge on the red roof buildings, where you have like the little cubby you can sit in.
And you can't challenge from downstairs. I mean, that's just a death trap.
Yeah, Dam's a weird spot. Those things on port, like Travis and I, when we broke the duos kill record, which you can check the DanOx Twitter to see that clip.
Yes, at DanOx Clan, go give us a follow.
We got stuck in port, and there were dudes on those like weird cranes across port, and like Travis. And like, luckily the dude was like a bot and like down Travis, and then didn't go for the thirst, and Travis self-res, and then he flew off.
Yeah,
we killed him, but we almost got stuck in an impossible situation because of those cranes. So like, I think like it's just like all these places with like god height where there's one ladder to get up there. It's like
there's
you
not
can't
much countering besides
maybe
sniping, but even then they snipe and then you can get back into cover pretty easily.
I think we're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I mean, like the jump from Blackout to Warzone was so crazy. You know what I mean? And then like, I mean, so you guys are saying they're not gonna have like a new engine, which I guess
they're keeping the Modern Warfare engine.
Yeah, they're sticking with the Modern Warfare engine. So
what Infinity Ward does good is they're really good with the technical part of the game. So I'm not too upset by that.
Mechanically, I mean, like my thing is Modern Warfare is mechanically good, but like always my problem with Modern Warfare was all the like cancer ways to die, where like you're getting like just like the time to kill was tiny. Like there's tons of corners on all the maps, which I hated pretty much all the maps. And like even the maps I liked had one spot where it was like on Gunrunner, there's the bathroom. Like if you move in that bathroom door, there's gonna be a guy with a 7.25 sitting next to the door. And like all of that stuff. Yeah, no doors.
Finally no doors.
What a treat! Yeah, what a treat.
Trying to play, so you're trying to sneak around, and then there's a door in front of me. Like, oh gosh, even peeking the door just really slowly. It's still pretty loud if you have a headset.
Yeah, I mean, Cold War is hard. Like Modern Warfare, like if you really went on a tear, if you're having a good day, like you could get a lot of kills, but it wasn't really that rewarding. And then a bad day on Modern Warfare was like you're just turning every single corner and just getting blasted.
It was just just having no fun in the slightest. You're like, God, I would rather. I mean, I told Travis I was having a bad day on Modern Warfare, and I was like, okay, I was thinking about skipping class, but I'm gonna go to class because I would rather go to class than play Modern Warfare right now. Yeah, that was
even the bad games I have on Cold War, I'm still having fun. It's not like that with Modern Warfare. It's kind of like FIFA. You only have fun when you're winning. When you're losing, you don't have fun.
Not really.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, that was weird.
You can hear us? All right.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I don't know what.
That was weird.
Yeah, my screen froze.
All right. Yeah. All right, finally have Preston back. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Okay, cool.
Wasn't Warzone. Gosh, what were we talking about? Has something to do with Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was something to do with Call of Duty. Okay, maybe I'll exit.
You guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know. All right, whatever. Zombies.
Oh yeah, we can go into zombies. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm no zombies veteran, so.
Aren't you like an ultimate rookie?
I'll have to defer to you guys. I played zombies once with my friend, which might have been like Black Ops 2. Was there zombies in Black Ops 2?
There's been zombies in every Black Ops game.
Okay, so I think it was Black Ops 2 zombies, but
that was one.
I'm a rookie. I had fun. I had fun on zombies. I'll say that.
Yeah.
We played for a good 2 hours last night, and I went to bed at 2 a.m. So
yeah, you guys lost track.
I can't talk about the technical side of zombies, but I can't say zombies was fun.
Yeah. So one thing I really like about zombies is that before, kind of the setting up process was pretty straight. Setting up is kind of getting all your perks, getting your upgraded weapons. So then once you're set up, you can really go for the high round. Problem is, at least the way I would play, I would kind of get a wall weapon and then pack a punch really fast. And it was just way too fast setting up. But now with all the weapon tiers upgrading, the setting up process takes longer. And I really do enjoy that part of it. And then exfil's great too, because sometimes, you guys say, oh, I'm getting on. And then back then, before this game, I would just have to like quit the game, which was kind of annoying. But now the exfil, then I get rewards and all that, which is really great. So a lot of people saying they like zombies, and a lot more, and I completely agree with them. What do you think, Preston?
Well, I was gonna say, like it would be if you would make it to like the 7th or 8th round, you'd have enough for Pack-a-Punch. So like what you were saying, like when you'd have like 4 or 5 rounds where you'd just be really bored with like a really OP gun. And then it would kind of catch up to you. So I guess like the last one I played was probably Black Ops 4. So that was whenever you had like that prison map.
Yeah.
That one was.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say like that one was like pretty cool, but you had like, I feel like there were you'd go. I guess like the end place was like that house. And so like there was like a straightforward way to like train the zombies and stuff, but it wasn't really interesting. It was just kind of like an eerie prison. You went on that bridge and it was pretty cool. But then this map is kind of like leading more towards like sci-fi kind of thing. That's what I think World War II kind of they took like a sci-fi kind of spin too. But this one, you have like the plague hounds and you have like those creatures, so it's pretty cool.
A lot of the zombies games have kind of been like that. They have this wacky technology stuff. So like the going into that other dimension. All the zombies games, or the most recent ones, really have that. So it's not really this one's new with the sci-fi type stuff. But one of the problems is that Black Ops 4 had 3 maps to start. We only have 1. This one, so
I was about to say
that really sucks.
Because yesterday I was like, oh, you want to try a new map?
Yeah.
Which have we seen all of that map?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been through the whole thing.
So they're gonna try to
they're gonna add some each season.
DLC.
Yeah, so they'll add free ones, which is good. Or before you had to buy the season pass, which is annoying. A lot of my friends, a lot of people just only have the 1 or 2 zombies maps. Yeah, only 1 off launch. I mean, that's a big step back from 3 last time. 3 off launch.
They're gonna add free zombies maps.
Yeah, all the new maps and all that is free now because.
Oh, sweet.
Because they're putting skill-based matchmaking in, so they don't have. That's how they're making up for the lost revenue in season pass and loot boxes.
Okay.
But that's also, in multi, there's not a ton of maps off drop. Like
the least they've ever had.
Yeah,
8 is very few, and then 2 of them are just kind of they took
extensions of 12v12.
Combined arms. Yeah. I wonder if that's due to the just pandemic stuff, but who knows?
It could be. Yeah, it could have. That could have hindered production, but this is the first COD I've really played off drop. Yeah, Nuketown. I'm excited for that. I know. Even though I haven't played much COD in the past, I do know Nuketown.
Nuketown is the most iconic map. I mean, it's been in every Black Ops game. They bring back all.
It's just going to be interesting because I guess we'll see like the Cold War spin, right? Because like Nuketown and like the first Black Ops through the 4th Black Ops, they kind of had like an arcadey kind of thing. But this Cold War feels like it's similar to Black Ops, but like the arcade style is a little bit different. It kind of has like that 80s kind of looks like the 80s kind of theme.
Yeah. They've showed screenshots of what the Nuketown looks like. So it kind of looks like the Black Ops 1 one. So it looks kind of more contemporary, but it looks like it was abandoned. So they have a bunch of graffiti on the buses and all that. So that's pretty cool. So I know in the other Black Ops games, they kind of modernize it more because it was in the future. So it's gonna be like a rundown Nuketown, which would be really cool. It's Nuketown. I'll play the same no matter what. But
yeah, dude, this looks closest to the like the Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
I haven't. Isn't there one where he like puts himself, like he locks himself in a refrigerator so he doesn't die from a nuke?
That was
One of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
In the Nevada desert.
Yeah. I haven't seen all the Indiana Jones movies.
Neither have I. Neither have I. I need to.
I think that's the first one. No,
that wasn't the first one.
That's
I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was not Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark was the first one, right? The Indiana Jones fans are just gonna trash us.
Temple of Doom, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and what's the third one? Is Crystal Skull the third one?
No, that's like the sixth one, I think. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was
many?
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was the reboot that was just trash.
Yeah, I know. South Park did their whole thing on Free Hat about them. Remember? George Lucas and Steven Spielberg violated Indiana Jones. You remember?
Yeah, that's why they're Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is like the whole reason they're making another Indiana Jones and Spielberg's not directing it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember who's directing it.
I remember Temple of Doom scared me because that has the scene where they rip out the guy's heart and they put him in the lava. It was terrible.
Yeah, I remember that from Lego Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I remember. So when I was like, I saw the first Indiana Jones when I was like 6 years old, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you can watch it. You can watch it. Like it's not that scary." And I was like at the end when they open the Lost Ark. And like all their faces start getting sucked into like the souls, and I was crying so hard. I was so scared. My mom felt.
I was
really
so
bad.
confused because in Temple of Doom they have like the child like labor, so like the kids are just mining the whole time. I was like, these kids are my age. Why are they having to like dying in a mine?
You're like,
oh my God,
Mom.
Standard practice now. You went to those Lego games were so sick. I loved Lego Star Wars.
I
back
loved
in
the
day.
Lego games. Yeah.
Dude, you had to get so many of those chips to buy like the best upgrades. You had to get like millions and millions.
We need a Lego Call of Duty sometime soon. Come on, that would be what a crossover.
What a crossover! The Star Wars games, you're invincible. You get the shields. You just could not die.
I know exactly what you're talking about. The Star Wars, Lego Star Wars is so good.
So we might have a full lobby tonight for the zombies.
Oh yeah,
we have Safe on. Yeah.
Is Safe coming on?
It really depends if his download's on. Hopefully, Safe will be on the podcast sometime soon. So
yeah,
all of the
he'll be here soon for sure.
I can't imagine he won't be one of the first few guests we have.
Yeah, they hurt my heart the other day when he dissed Halo.
What's up?
I remember that. Yeah, Safe. We were talking in a group chat, and Safe kind of dissed Halo, and Preston was very upset.
Yeah, he was so mad. I had to explain to him like piece by piece why he was wrong for what he said. He said he never finished any of the Halo campaigns.
No, Halo 2, if I'm not mistaken, was like the first multiplayer shooter game. It really revolutionized the industry. It's one of those things, you don't have to like Halo, but you got to respect it.
That's
the
when they started
legacy
MLG,
impact it's had on gaming.
Yeah, it's like Kanye West.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gangstar.
Not so much anymore.
Gangstar, yeah, obviously. I remember I played most of the Halo I played, because I never had an Xbox. I played it at my friend's house, and I used to love. I was horrible at it. I used to be just so bad at first-person shooters.
Dude, Valhalla, man. Oh my God, that was so fun.
Yeah.
And then Forge World, you could make like your whatever.
I like the customization you could do in private games. I'd play with my brother and my neighbor when we were little. We do random weapons bottomless clip. That was so fun.
Yeah, I used to do that.
You just get the rocket launcher, the bottomless clip. You just could not die. It was so fun.
Dude, you could in Halo Reach. They made it where you could go to like the public private match forum, and people will have like set private match. There's private match settings you can save, and so you could go look. And I mean, there was one map where it was capture the flag. So you'd start at one base, and there'd be a mongoose, and you grab the flag, and there was just like you go through a force field, and you had to drive your mongoose from like a straight line, but on either side was just endless spawns of sticky grenades with like a little lookout onto the path. And so you would just get like, 4 of your friends, 2 people would be throwing sticky grenades together. The 2 people were trying to drive their mongoose.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
I think I know what you're talking about, actually.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what they did in Fortnite, when they introduced creative and you could like jump in other people's stuff. That's what we would like practice build fights and stuff like that on.
Yeah, then GTA has all that kind of stuff. Obviously,
GTA, the custom maps are just out of hand.
Dude, I played GTA 5. I didn't play the other GTAs.
Yeah, GTA Online Multi, like on GTA 5, like there's so many custom maps where you can do like races and stuff. I watch more of those on YouTube than play them, but
yeah, I didn't get into GTA 5 online for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Fun. I didn't play.
The story was cool, yeah. But I personally never played online. I didn't see much of the attraction of GTA 5 online.
So I saw today that they had someone posted the exclusives for the PlayStation.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. Spider-Man, and there was another one. I didn't know what it was. It looked like an arcade kind of like adventure thing. There it was.
Xbox has Halo and
the Bethesda.
I don't know.
The Bethesda.
Halo, they have.
They're not. I don't think there's any Bethesda. There are no exclusive titles are coming out anytime soon, though.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
I don't know what that is. It looks cool.
So yeah, Bethesda. The only notable exclusive that dropped at release was Assassin's Creed Valhalla is exclusive Xbox.
I can't believe they're still making.
That's Ubisoft. That's not Bethesda, right?
Ubisoft. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's Bethesda. I think isn't it both? I know it's Xbox exclusive.
I don't think it's.
I don't think it's Bethesda.
I think that'd be like saying that Call of Duty would be under Activision and Ubisoft. They're competitors.
Well, I know it's exclusive, and then it hasn't been exclusive in the past because I've played the Assassin's Creed on PlayStation.
Oh, so I could be wrong. I haven't looked too much into the new Assassin's Creed game. I thought about getting it, but Cold War comes out 3 days later, so why?
Yeah, But yeah, I know the Xbox, like, they delayed the release of Halo, and that was a big deal, but beyond that, I don't.
That developer who made The Witcher, Cyberpunk, what is it, 2077?
Yeah.
Delayed that a few times.
I think, is that, I don't know if that's PlayStation exclusive. I know it's on PlayStation. I don't know if it's exclusive.
It's not exclusive.
But yeah, that has gotten delayed a few times. I see it on, every time it happens, I see it on Twitter.
And death threats.
And they're like, we just want to give you guys the best gaming experience. Everyone's just freaking out on Twitter.
Oh, dude.
Also, they messed up Andromeda. They rushed it. And they had all the goofy facial features, like everyone had Botox.
Yeah. I remember there was one cutscene on Andromeda where the guy was pointing his gun at you and it was facing the wrong way and he was pointing it at himself. That was a huge meme.
Dude, Travi, you know what Xbox has? The Fable.
Oh yeah, Fable. They haven't come out with a Fable game since 360.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that was a real cool game. And
I didn't play any of those games. That was before I could really get M games because of my mother. My dad liberated me by getting Modern Warfare 2, and that's how this journey began.
That was the origins of DanOx.
Dude, I played Modern Warfare on the Wii when I was 12. That was.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I played Modern Warfare at my friend's house. That was it. Like I said, I was trash. I was horrible.
Oh yeah.
So I couldn't find much joy in playing Modern Warfare when I was just getting dumped on by my friends, made fun of. Yeah. It was humiliating.
Modern Warfare 2 KD was like 0.4, 0.5. What's up?
Up until Black Ops.
On the Wii, how do you do? I've seen Modern Warfare 3. I think on the Wii gameplay, it just looks so awful. It just cannot. The hardware cannot handle the game.
Yeah, I got Modern Warfare 3 on the 360. That's.
Okay.
But I was playing. I think during Modern Warfare 3, I was playing Halo Reach.
Yeah, Halo, dude. So you're getting PlayStation, right? You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna play Halo.
I don't know if I can stick through another 343 Halo. It's not really Halo.
Just join us in the master race, gaming PC, man, so you can play Halo and play your PlayStation exclusives.
It's just the price tag. I don't know.
It's worth every penny, man.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Except all the crashing I'm
broke right
getting
now.
with Cold War. Other than
We're
that,
still in Warzone. We're still
Yeah,
college students,
bro.
bro. And
dude,
maybe
it's the
once we
same
leave
error.
college.
It's the same error code in both the Warzone and Cold War. It's getting on my nerves. It's a miracle I haven't punched a hole through my monitor yet.
Is it like a PC? Is it like a big thing for everyone who plays on PC? Have you like
I
done
mean, I've
research
seen
on it,
stuff
or-
on Reddit. This has been going on for a while, but I'm not sure if it's everyone, but it's happened to some people.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, we've had some like issues in the Cold War lobbies where we can't hear each other, and like Prest and I have to turn off our PlayStations and like rejoin.
Yeah, it's
It's like,
weird. Like you don't just have to close the app. Like you actually have to restart your PlayStation.
yeah, because I tried to close the app at first, and
Ugh.
who knows what the problem may have been.
Just games
At least
these
it's
days are
not-
just so buggy.
Yeah, at least it's not like the alpha where we had like couldn't join each other's party and we
Yeah.
had to play by ourselves in like a Discord chat. Yeah, that was.
Shout out
fun.
JP, thanks for letting me rent your PlayStation so I could play the alpha.
That was so funny. You paid him like $20.
Yeah,
Dedicated.
I had to play it.
It's a big moment. The
Then we
alpha
got
of the new Call of Duty.
that fight in our
We got in a huge
chat.
debate. I didn't like the alpha, and then it kind of grew on me.
And
Now I've got a barking dog in my.
I thought the alpha was cool, but I mean, I wasn't like super impressed. But then the beta, I mean, obviously Andres is still not a believer.
Yeah.
But we'll make him a believer once he gets it. I think you have to, because we had to play. I had to play like a day or two and get the hang of the movement because it's so different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I think once you get the hang of that, you can come to respect it a lot more. Because I mean, Modern Warfare, it was just, the health was. It was just so. I mean, it was just so, especially the objective. Like you run all the way across the map just to get like just domed so quick.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The thing is, I think like, because like I don't think Andres and I think our first like Call of Duty that we played a lot of was Modern Warfare,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Andres did like Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like Modern Warfare, so I appreciate the change to Cold War because it's like quite different from Modern Warfare. Whereas,
Same.
like,
Oh, well,
Andres-
read up the sniping.
yeah, he'll love it, yeah. But
Sniping right now is so broken. It's ridiculous.
yeah, we need to get Dallas on Modern Cold War before they
Yeah.
make changes to the sniping.
Yeah.
He'd probably
Get
he'd
some
go so
play.
ham.
Yeah, dude, just an elite sniper.
He's
I mean,
quite
that guy,
good.
he's run AX50 HDR overkill, just destroy people.
Yeah, well, I was watching some YouTube video where a guy was he's using the Tundra with iron sights.
Mhm.
It's going so hard.
Oh jeez. Yeah, if you like, I mean, I remember at the beta I was watching some of like the Chicago stuff, like the CDL team and like Formal and Dashy were just hitting the most ridiculous quick scopes on satellite, like from like across the dunes. They're like quick scoping guys. It's like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. But that was when they had like, I remember in the alpha especially, they had like a problem where like all the guns like pretty much ADS the exact same speed. And so like you could ADS your MP5 at like the same speed as a sniper. But they kind of fixed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They
they
still
said they
ADS
intensely made them really good.
They
Or so
still
they said
ADS
they did.
quicker than like the Modern Warfare guns, but it's not
I
like
wonder what that means for CDL
appalling.
though, because I mean, if you have two like really good snipers, you could maybe run two snipers like on search and satellite.
especially given that like these are the maps that we're looking at now. If it's like Modern Warfare, are the maps that are going to be in the CDL rotation. And
Yeah.
a lot of them are good sniping maps. Like there's a lot of lanes where you can snipe on Moscow. Obviously satellite you can snipe a lot on. Miami has like the balcony.
Nothing for cross strike. Cross strikes.
Nothing on there.
Well, no, I don't think Moscow, man. I don't think anybody will snipe on Moscow.
Moscow you can snipe down if like because isn't
Where
B
the
bombs at statue, isn't it?
Where that
Like, out
control
by the
point
fountain.
is?
Yeah, but
What is
dude,
it,
I
A or
think
B in the back?
if you snipe down the statue lane, that's like a huge liability though. That's like you only have one small lane, and like that you don't even really have the lane because there's just 2 windows right there that you can go through.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if
P2
you're running, yeah.
on hardpoint, you can head glitch in the back, and you can shoot people as they're coming to that, snipe the escalator area.
Hmm.
You just funnel all in there. So that's a good spot. A good map has a good mix of short range engagements and long range.
Yeah, I think
Moscow has
Moscow's gonna be fun for like competitive Call of Duty
Yeah.
in terms of like the different like strats we'll see. I think like because I think personally I think the Call of Duty scene this year in competitive is going to be dominated by like SMG guys because the ARs are hard to use unless if they don't GA the FFAR, then from what I've seen so far, maybe that'll rule the day, but
yeah, I think
hard to tell.
if I'm not mistaken, Black Ops 4 they banned the tactical rifle, so we don't have to worry about AUG or M16.
Yeah,
It's dominating.
the M16 will almost certainly get GA'd.
No way.
And I was watching Optic Chicago do their scrims with like their full team in a CDL playlist and like a private match, and I think there's going to be score streaks this year.
Yeah, there were score streaks in Black Ops 4. They banned most of them though, so like no UAV, counter UAV care package. Care package, you get a gunship and a care package.
yeah, there's no way they would like care package you. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I like
because the cruise mill is a little. There's no.
So what I saw was they were all running RCXDs, which is better than a cruise, because a cruise missile in 4v4, the cruise missile now takes 3 people down. So if you have a cruise missile in S&D in 4v4, then it's just a complete joke because you're up 4-1 right off the rip. So RCXD, I think, like gets you 1 free kill if you can get the score streak. And then beyond that, I honestly don't know.
They'll ban armor.
Maybe an attack helicopter. Armor's stupid, yeah. Armor needs to go away in pub matches, I think. I think it's just kind of a stupid.
They're so beefy. Unbelievable.
Score streak, yeah.
The guy had like a sliver of health, and it took me like I hit him 3 times, and he killed me because he had armor. I was like, what?
I kept on.
It's absurd.
Every time I got armor out of a care package, I was going like a 5 streak, no matter what.
Wait, so how do the game types? So in CDL they'll have. Oh wait, you guys said that they're putting control in where.
So
right?
CDL, I think they're replacing Dom with.
So
control.
2 search, 2 hard point, and 1 control now.
Yeah, so it'll be so if they
control on Miami and CDL would be really fun to watch.
It'll be fun, yeah. Mm-hmm. Control, they'll have to come up with like some really cool strats on these maps. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so what I think it'll be, if it's just a straight replacement like control for Dom, it'll be hardpoint S&D, control, hardpoint S&D. That's what it was last year.
I mean, Dom is just abysmal to watch.
Dom was just so boring to watch.
Well, it shows how much Infinity Ward cared about the competitive scene. They didn't add a 3rd competitive mode.
Yeah.
Dude, Dom on Checkmate would be fun to watch in Moscow maybe. Well, no, probably just Checkmate.
I'm trying to think where are the Dom on Moscow is the at the bottom of escalators, isn't it?
Yeah.
So dude, sometimes I'll be on the point, like the point will be contested for 10 seconds, and I'll just be running around in a circle trying to find the guy, and the dude's like running the same circle, and we're just like running behind each other until someone shows up at escalators and beams one of us.
Which control on Moscow is really cool too.
Yeah.
Which how many maps? So how many maps do they have to integrate into? Because they get to pick the maps. You either get to pick the mode or the map, right? In the sequence.
Yeah, there's I think so. So the sequence of modes always stays the same, and the home team, which is either the team who has the home series or has the higher seed, picks what map each mode's going to be on, and then the away team either gets 1 or 2 vetoes. And so they'll say, we're not doing it on this map, we're doing that mode on this map.
But if you agreed, could you do just the same map on every single mode?
Yeah, if you want to, but
I remember seeing Dallas. They played Gunrunner the first three games.
Yeah, because Dallas was like the best in the league on Gunrunner Hardpoint. So every veto they had pretty much went to Hardpoint and switch it to Gunrunner. But I know, Satellite. There's no control on Satellite. Satellite doesn't have control. I don't think, or at least we haven't played it, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the rotation.
I think every map has a game mode. Every map you play every game mode on every map. It's just a matter of what CDL decides to choose. So like as your Cave, they only played Hardpoint on Cave, right? They didn't ever play Dom or Search.
Yeah, there was nothing else on Cave, just Hardpoint.
Let's hope there's not Armada.
But they won't have
CDL.
Search on Satellite, and they won't have Search on Cartel.
No, search on Satellite's a little silly. I think they'll only have Satellite Hardpoint, probably.
Yeah.
That'll be the new Cave.
And then Cartel, I don't even know if they would have Hardpoint on Cartel.
Cartel, I'm sure they'll have Search on Cartel, and then what is it? Hardpoint or not Hardpoint? Yeah, Control on Cartel is pretty good.
And Hardpoint Garrison is pretty cool. And
Hardpoint Garrison they could have all three modes on Garrison.
Yeah, and Checkmate they could do all three modes, I think.
Yeah.
Would they do Checkmate though? It's kind of I don't know.
I like Checkmate a lot. I don't know.
I think it's usually Checkmate. Checkmate would be super campy in like Search. I'm sure, but
Hardpoint
everyone would get in a plane.
Dom, it would be very campy. It would just be like total warfare at the B point in Dom.
Yeah.
But yeah, the CDL scene should be interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on all my Empire guys and see if they're streaming.
Yeah, you're our CDL guy.
I am. You're
the one that got me into it last year.
It's easier to get into with the format where each city has a team. Yeah, the franchise format.
I see a lot of people, they were upset because they followed Team Phase or Optic or whatever. So now it's kind of changed. People are upset about that.
It makes a lot more sense to do the city.
Yeah,
I think it makes it
there.
Yeah, it makes it more accessible to a wider audience. And then even Optic people, a lot of old Optic fans just became Huntsman fans because Scump was there, and then a lot of people became Empire fans because Clay was here. So
I couldn't get.
It's not like it's hard to keep up with.
I couldn't get into professional Call of Duty before because I didn't know what team to root for, and the only reason why I root for Cloud9 in League of Legends is because my friends like Cloud9.
Yeah.
So there's just not a motivating reason to follow a team until there's Dallas.
So now it's LA Thieves and
it is cool that it's Optic Chicago and LA Thieves. It's cool that 100 Thieves is getting back into it because 100 Thieves was because Nate Shot was an ex Call of Duty pro, I'm pretty sure, and his whole thing was Call of Duty.
He was on the OG Optic team, right?
I think he might have been, yeah.
Yeah, the world.
I'm not gonna guarantee that, but
I'm pretty sure.
Lots of guys were on the OG Optic team, and pretty much if there's any legendary name, they were probably on OG Optic. But I think last year he had an Overwatch team, and it's just I don't even see why he wouldn't be in the CDL. But now he is
doing some weird stuff because obviously with the Fortnite stuff, I don't know. Because they started signing a bunch of basically there's the Fortnite content creators, which I don't know what exactly that achieves. It's not I guess you got the competitive scene and you got that scene. The content.
Well, wasn't it? It was during Fortnite that him and Nick Merckx had their huge falling out, wasn't it? And 100 Thieves kind of changed a lot with 100 Thieves.
Yeah, but then he joined FaZe, so that kind of made FaZe look better because Tfue is doing all this stuff with FaZe.
Yeah.
Which is strange because they're saying their argument was they're taking a huge portion, but it's when they pick you up when you have 300,000 subscribers and all of a sudden you have 30 million. That's what they're hoping for, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't really understand what their argument was there.
But yeah, it's good to see 100 Thieves back in the Call of Duty scene.
Yeah, hopefully more expansions. So we can get
I'm hoping
the Sherman DanOx.
Yeah, Sherman DanOx crew. The Sherman Oxen.
I just want to be a lawyer just so I can get enough money to have my own CDL team. Join me, Preston.
Buy into a franchise, yeah.
All right, you guys want to go play Surge?
Yeah, now we can.
We've been on a while.
I think we've hit our quota here.
Yeah.
Of
Thanks
first
y'all for
podcast
tuning in
length.
to the first DanOx Godcast. And we'll hopefully see you next week. Have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.